As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Please don't let me, I'm gonna die!
Taking them so long.
Hey, these guys are professionals. They're the best.
Totally. I hate a guy with a car and no sense of humor.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Oh, yeah, the Great Bambino. Of course. I thought you said the Great Bambi.
It's the Al Travis Show. Our guest, Garrett Jax. Garrett, how are you, my friend?
This Minnesota Twins team, and I bet
You got to start off with that right away. Can we have some pleasantries here just for a moment?
Sure.
How was your Independence Day? How was your weekend?
I don't know how anyone else handles this hot, humid weather that we have here, my friend, but it was. There's a weekend you go, no, we're not going outside for anything.
See, you're a skinny kid. You can handle it. Little fat guys like me, it is just the worst. It's like being in a fryer cooker or something. Yeah, but how do I put this? So you stayed indoors for the most part. What is your idea of a great 4th of July? Are you a hot dog guy?
I'm like a hot dog guy. Maybe do some fireworks, but not when it's 80 or 90 or 91 outside and swaying, just being out there for a minute or two, and then you're like, no, I can't do this.
Yeah, I don't enjoy that either. Let me ask you this, because I guess I don't know this. We've known each other quite a while. You're in the big city now because you go to school. I get that. Mm-hmm. Are you from a small town, a big city? What do you call home?
It's kind of like a big city, I would say, but I do know a lot of people down in the small towns, so it's...
Well, what do you call home? What do you call your hometown where you grew up?
Big city, big city.
No, give me a name. I'm actually asking the name of the big city.
St. Paul, you know that, my friend.
Okay, well, St. Paul, that is a huge city. So I guess my point being is, the city of St. Paul must have massive fireworks. Do you suck it up enough on this weekend to run and watch those fireworks? I'm from a little small town. They do great here. I love mine. But it isn't a huge traffic jam to get in and get out. It's very easy, very fun. Is that your history?
I'm actually more of the small towns one, my friend. And you're right, because those big ones, I mean, they're fun to watch, but the traffic and it's really a night. You can't see where you're going and all that.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
Do you do the, again, ours is coming up next weekend now in Little Blue Earth, Minnesota. We're going to have our giant days, and that'll include a huge parade. I think it's at 10 o'clock. Check your local listing. But that's the place where everybody will show up. But again, I see everybody. You're 2 deep, 3 deep in rows where, the good candy's thrown. But after that, once it's done, you're home in 5 minutes. It's easy. St. Paul's not that way. I've spent many a holiday down in St. Paul back when I was growing up in Forest Lake. You get downtown, you find a place to park, you do your thing, and then you got to hope to get out of there. It's hard. So which do you do? Do you go to this big parade?
I'm more in the small time, but I did it once. It was just, but you're right. It's just one of those things. It's like, it's so much parking trying to get out of the city before you get.
I don't like having to leave things early just so I can get to my car and get out of Dodge. All right, now, if you will, we can talk about your Minnesota Twins. What is their problem? They're driving me nuts.
I don't know, my friend. I got no answers after what happened over that 4th of July weekend.
Let's talk about it a little bit, because there are two. I mean, they won 2 out of 3, which not terribly bad against the Tampa Bay Rays. The 2 were walk-offs, which always fun, right? One was a bunt, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah.
So they're fun games, and now this is the story. So I literally get a cigar going. I head out to the garage. I'm going to watch the 3rd game. I would love nothing more than a sweep of this, right? Because I'm getting back on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
Oh my! I don't know. We tied it up at one point, and then they were up 5-1, and I'm just like, "What is going on?" We get a tied ball game all the way into the 10th inning, and they got to do that 10th inning thing. What in the world happened? 6th graders showed up in the fielding after that. No one could catch a ball. No one could throw a ball. What happened? How did they just stop?
I mean, I don't know, but I did want to ask you this question. You know about the 10th rule and all that? They are the one on second.
Guy on second's the worst rule ever.
Do you have them on first, though? Would you rather have the runner on first rather than second?
See, Garrett, I'm an old man. You know this. I've been here a long time.
Yep.
For as long as I've been around, it was tied in the 10th. You played on. You didn't get extra 10th inning rules. You don't get ghost runners. You don't no hitting in the right. That's kid stuff. I don't like it at all. Don't put him on first base. Second base is ridiculous. Put him on first if you think it'll make it better. I'd take him off. Let's play ball. Then guys like, well, when our coach gets us in trouble because we had no pitchers left, what do you do when you go into extra innings? Now you're in trouble, right? Duran's already overpitched. Now you're in real trouble. This Toby guy, whatever his name was that came in, Garrett, he can throw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball into a glove this big. He gets a grounder to him, and I don't know, he looked like a sixth grader. He looked scared to death to throw it to first base. Didn't want to overthrow it, tried to lob throw it. He missed the first base by 6 feet, gets by him. It just drove me crazy. It just, what? These are professional athletes.
Yep. It's one of those things. You don't want to wear your bangs, but at the same time, you got to be like, okay, we made it through a 3-game. It's a 3-day series.
Yeah.
What can we do? We can't use these guys day in and day out because we could risk them getting hurt or something like that. But
they're all hurt already, Garrett. The reason we're here is they all got hurt playing this baby ball. There were times back in the day, Garrett, you will not believe this. Pitchers could go 9 innings all by themselves. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know it's history and lore, but I've seen it.
No,
but now these guys, well, I pitched my 3 outs. I should go sit down for a while. That's crazyville. Absolute crazyville in my book. But anyway.
I've seen the guy. I know what you're talking about. I've seen guys do it with a beat-up nose, a black eye. I mean, we've seen guys go out there and pitch 9 or 6 innings, and then you're like, okay, just keep going. If you want to stop, we'll pull it out.
We have the Cubs coming to town starting tomorrow. They're off today. It's starting tomorrow. The Cubs are a 54-win team, way ahead in the Central. Any chance you think this squad that we just talked about has a shot against them? Or is this losing 2 out of 3 for sure?
I'm going to say expecting unexpected. Maybe a 2 out of 3 game again. We win 2 out of 3.
You are such a homer. You are such a homer.
You would say the same, wouldn't you, my friend? Or would you say 1 out of 3?
I think we'll be lucky to get 1 out of 3. I honestly do. It's the rotation. It's the idea that we're doing these games now where everybody pitches an inning and hope we're still in it. It's just not a lot of good stuff going on. Now, you're okay with the fact that Byron is the only one we got as All-Star game guy?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I think that's probably a good thing for us to do.
Ryan didn't get in. Does that bother you? Should we add another one in? No?
No, I don't think so. It's just we need to send somebody, and I think Buxton was probably the good fit to do it because we paid the guy how much. So
he earned it. All right, we got to fly, my friend. Love having you on. We'll catch you again next week, all right?
All right, thanks, Al.
He's Garrett Jax on the Al Travis Show.
If it's your turn to